gonna be okay. Boom. Pa. Hello, all. Welcome to the dark room. I am Palmo Santon, the dude in the dark room. Thank you, Johnny Boy. And it is Thursday, September 22nd, which means it's a Triforce Thursday here in the dark room. So we're going to be doing some photographic adventures in Zelda Breath of the Wild. We've been having a lot of fun doing this. We were doing some summer type photography for the past few months. And now that we are technically officially out of summer, drink of the night. No drink of the night. Not drinking tonight. Typically, I only am drinking on Friday, but that is not always the case. I reserve the right to do whatever I want, whenever I want. But this is just water. It's water tonight. I guess the drink of the night is water. You know, stay hydrated, y'all. No carbonation. Great. Anyway, been having a lot of fun shooting in this game. We were doing summer type photography throughout the summer months, summer weeks for the past couple months, but technically we're out of summer now. But we're still going to kind of continue on going down these coastal areas that we were shooting during the summer because there's so much more potential here. Maybe I'll stop in like a couple weeks or something. I don't know. It still feels kind of like summer here in California. So why not just keep going with it, you know, go with the flow. But we also are going to get into spooky time photography probably once we hit October. Maybe we'll do this week and then next week of our continuing down the beach coastal type photography stuff. And then maybe we'll jump into trying to find some more spooky type stuff to photograph, more skeletal enemies, more spooky type atmosphere, architecture, things like that. We'll hit up the castle, hit up Hyrule Castle, get some shots of that. But for now, we're just going to be continuing. We were shooting Lurelin Village last time, and I'll probably continue to shoot some of that today. Maybe we'll get into the actual village. We were kind of doing like the wide exterior type shots, and now we'll get into the actual village itself and shoot some stuff in there. So I hope that sounds okay for everybody. Hope everyone's having a good night. Hope you're ready to have a little fun, kick back and relax for the evening. Enjoy some gaming, enjoy some photography. And I highly encourage taking some pictures in the game of your choice. Bonus points if you're shooting some photos in Zelda Breath of the Wild. And if you do shoot any cool photos and you want to share those, we have a pretty sweet Discord community. It's growing. It's work in progress, but we got a lot of really cool people on there. Most of my best friends are part of our Discord, and all my friends are photographically savvy as well as video game savvy. So I see some pretty cool stuff from the people I know on there. And would appreciate it if you wanted to share your stuff too. There's also a place on there for your real photography. We do shoot real photography in the studio here sometimes. I know I haven't done that for a while. In fact, it's been 9 months, I think, since the last one. We didn't do like any this year so far. But I kind of spent that first year shooting, and then now I'm reevaluating what we want to do. I'm getting everything geared up to do that. So the real photo shoots will return, I promise. Also, if you want to watch any of the previous episodes of our photographic adventures here in Hyrule, everything does end up on YouTube eventually. If I can type right. And you can also just check out short clips from each installment. You don't have to watch the whole thing. We have short little snippets on there as well. If you're not into hanging out for several hours or you don't have the time for it, totally understand. You can see kind of like the best images we take as little snippets on YouTube as well as TikTok. Same exact, it's the same thing, both sides of the dice there. TikTok Takeover Thursday. Usually, actually, everything ends up posted on TikTok first because I can't schedule it, which is kind of a bummer. You have to be like a certain tier level of TikToker before you can start scheduling when your content is being posted, which is frustrating because the best times to post are usually very frustrating time periods for me to be posting stuff. So Gary, thank you. Gary, thank you. Just got me, Odell. But I usually will post TikTok stuff the day of our stream. So all the clips from Zelda last week just went up on TikTok tonight, and then Fallout, I'll post stuff on TikTok tomorrow night. And then on YouTube, everything goes live on Saturday because that's the best, most high traffic time to post on YouTube. So I get that opportunity to wait for a great time to post. But eventually I'll be able to schedule the stuff on TikTok and maybe make some more noise once I'm posting at relevant times. Although tonight, Thursdays are actually working out perfectly because Thursday around 7 p.m. is supposed to be the best TikTok time. So it actually works out pretty nice to get those edited and uploaded right before I jump on the stream. But either way, if you want to just see the short clips, check out those two areas. And again, YouTube, you're going to be able to find all of the streams in their entirety eventually. I've been a little backed up on uploading the previous streams on YouTube, or not uploading, they're actually uploaded, but getting them all the details filled out and properly ready for exposure to the public. So you'll probably see a pretty big lot of those things pop up either tomorrow or this weekend some point. Just got a little bit of a backlog to work on. But it's good exposure, little camera jug. Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty experienced photographically, so like I come in knowing the terminology and stuff. It's great. You don't have to baby me or anything like that. Know it all, of course. What else have we got here? Have we got anything else to say before we jump in? I don't think so. We're gonna take a really long time. Thank you. We're gonna take a really long time doing our edit. Although we didn't really shoot as many, it's more difficult to edit when I'm shooting a lot of the exact same subject, and then we actually have to like go through and kind of determine between like multiple of the same exact type of image. That ends up being a little bit more hard, more difficult than when we have pretty much a lot of like single one type of shot going on. And I think last time we didn't end up with too many of the exact same thing like we did when we shot all those choo-choos. When we shoot a big choo-choo portrait session, that ends up, taking a lot more time to vet and edit. So it should be a little bit quicker tonight, but it's going to take a long time. So let's jump right in. Again, hope everyone's having a good night. Hope you're ready to have some fun. Kick back, relax, pop in the game of your choice. Again, it's bonus points if you're Zelda, if you're doing Zelda. So highly recommended. Plus, this game is just freaking amazing. But any Zelda will do. The only other Zelda game that I've clocked that has some photographic content held within is Zelda Majora's Mask, which is on my list. I am going to play it on. I'm going to at least play through Majora's Mask to the point where you can actually take some photos with the in-game camera item that they have in Majora's Mask. But other than that, if you know of any other Zelda games that have a photo type system involved, any type of photographically related stuff, it can literally be like a little snippet. Like I said, in Majora's Mask, it's like there's one little tiny quest that you go on to take one photo. But I haven't done it for a while, so maybe there's more to it. And since we're going to be doing a deep dive, we'll play around with the mechanics and see what we can get away with. See what else is available for us to play with in terms of photographic stuff in Majora's Mask. But I haven't played Skyward Sword. I haven't played Wind Waker. I haven't played Link's Awakening, the OG or the new one. So, if anybody knows of any kind of cool photo stuff, even if it's just, it doesn't have to necessarily be. A lot of my photography in media type videos that, again, I didn't mention this, but on YouTube, eventually we'll have a nice, well-rounded photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild video detailing all the photography in this game that we've been doing, how we've been shooting, what we can do with the camera, what we would prefer to be able to do with the camera, what our hopes would be for Breath of the Wild 2. And that will end up on YouTube eventually, along with, like I was saying, these other media, photography in certain types of media. And in terms of the games, it doesn't have to necessarily be photos that you can necessarily take. You don't necessarily take a photo with an in-game camera item. There doesn't even necessarily have to be a photo mode. In fact, some of the smaller photographic type content, like if there's just a character in the game that is a photographer, in my opinion, that's what we're talking about, and reviewing and deep diving into, or at least doing, maybe, I guess in that case, maybe it's a shallow dive. Deep dive is like, I guess I would say, is reserved for the actual games we can shoot in and stuff like that. But like, for instance, like I was saying, if you know of any Zelda photographic type stuff, maybe there's a character that just likes photos or something, or asks about photos, or asks if you know a photo. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you know, let me know. And also on the Discord, there's a great spot to refer me to other games that might fit the bill. Even though I have such a large amount of stuff to do already, I don't know when I would get to pretty much anything anybody suggests, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, I'll start speeding up my turnaround time with getting this kind of stuff going. I mean, we haven't even done one of the photography in videos. I haven't even finished any of those yet, so who knows how long it's going to take. But once I get going, we'll start revving things up and moving quicker. Anyway, we were here, like I was saying, we're shooting Lurelin Village. Such a beautiful little spot, dude. This village is great. I've been looking forward to getting to this spot. Thank you, Johnny. I've been looking forward to getting to this spot since we started. And just to give a quick overview of what we've done so far this summer for the summer photography, we began our adventures over here on Lavera Beach on the very southern west end of the coast. Not that there is a north, it's not really a north end of the coast here. Because there's no coast on the north end. It's just this big ravine that is just a bottomless pit of death, or bottomless pit of jumping and then losing one heart, I think, or like a quarter of a heart. What do you lose when you jump in there? And we can test that out maybe when we go back up to that spot. I'll tell you this, we're going to go up and photograph this area during our spooky seasonal type photography. Why is Gary's Redeem video so much larger than mine? I'm jealous of your size. Is there a difference? I have noticed that sometimes it looks kind of tiny. So she said, but I don't know why one person's versus the other. Is it like you can spend more of your points to make it larger? Because I choose the size of the Redeem box. So it's kind of strange if mod privilege. Oh, maybe that is what it is. Also, wait. Who have I not made a moderator yet? Because like I know I'm supposed to get John on there. I knew I was supposed to get Gary on there. Gary before John happened, but I thought I had already given John privileges. Could be wrong. And I know it's really easy. You just go like mod. Let me see if I can figure this out myself without Paxmore. Because once Paxmore jumps in, I'll be just type this, bro. But I think it's like /mod. Solid is /mod. And then Johnny Boy, John Mosey Hanton, John Walter, you son of a bitch. We did to do mod at John. Is that gonna work? Okay, you might be a moderator now. You tell me if that didn't work. We'll figure it out. It's either that or it was. No, it doesn't say use at, so it should be John Walter Mosey Hanton. And then, okay, so maybe that works. Wait, John. Oh, you're already, okay, you're good. John, you're a moddy. John Moderator Mosey, as we like to call him. Now you're a mod. Sweet. Okay. Don't abuse those privileges. Okay. So wait, now use the redemption, and did that just, is that what you were saying, Gary? Like just because you're a moderator, does that actually enlarge your size? Okay, so Gary used it. And then John, if you... What the heck? Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work for Johnny? Even though it says it worked. Huh. Stole your points? Yeah, I guess so. Did it? Is that what happened? Wasting all this time, no getting those back. Wait, did that really? Because you were... Takes you into the same redeems to pop up. Oh, that's what it is. So you can't spam it. Okay, anyway, we can... All right, whatever. Problem solved. Or moderator created. Yeah, no, that looks smaller, though. You know, here's what I'm going to say it is, Johnny boy. It's probably because your name is larger and because the text is taking up 2 lines. 2 lines instead of 1. That's what I would say. Because I'm noticing your name does drop down. And I actually think I do need to shrink. I actually do want to shrink the redemptions. Only because it does eat into... Well, that's fine. Whatever. Alert box. Where's the alert box? Maybe just slide this down just a tiny bit. I don't want the redemptions popping into the actual photo window when we take photos, only so that it doesn't look weird when I end up cropping that out for the clipping, for clipping purposes. Anyway. Yeah. But we can also, I don't know, we'll fuck around with that. There's so much redemptions. Redemptions are a work of progress as well. You know that. We have so many sweet redemptions on the way. I promise you. I have a whole list. It's just like one of the last things that I want to spend time doing because there's a lot more I could work on. But like I was saying, definitely going to come up here to Skull Lake during our spooky seasonal type photography once we get into that, which like I'm saying, maybe once we get into October, maybe like the second week of October or something like that. We can jump in. But we shall see. Do you have Amazon Prime? You can now subscribe to Paul for free. But then how do I make money, asshole? Maybe do I still get paid if you're Prime and you subscribe, do I still make money? I have no idea. Either way. Okay. We're spending way too much time on this business. You still get paid cash money, sweet. I don't think I've even hit my... I don't think I can even... You need to make $50 before you can even withdraw anything, and I don't think I've even hit $50 yet. We will see. We shall see. I haven't looked into it for a while, though. I look in. Sub ignorant. Daddy Bezos subs for us, yeah. Dude, Bezos could literally give everybody on the planet Earth a sub, probably, for free. Or he could pay for it, and he'd probably be fine. He'd still be, the next day, he'd be like, yeah, now I'm rich again. He'd spend all his money in one day, and then next day he'd be like, yeah, I'm rich now. Anyway, regardless, this is neither here nor there. Every Prime subscriber, you can sub one creator for free as part of their Prime benefits. Well, that's pretty sweet. Okay, I appreciate it, Bezos. Thanks so much, Bezos. Bezos watches my stream for sure. I mean, why else would it be telling people that? Like, Streamlabs doesn't just tell anybody that. That's Bezos pulling strings behind the scene. Okay. Let's do this. Let us do this. So, like I said, we did a lot of exterior Lurelin Village type photography last time. We spent a little time shooting this Gerudo next to the campfire. Scared her with the fire arrow lighting this campfire. Like, what do you expect, person? You know, I gotta light that on fire. I wonder, do they light it? I swear I've seen it lit without me being near it, so you gotta think that they're the one lighting it. But I've never seen another. I don't think I've ever seen another non-player character light one of those torches or light one of those little bonfires, those little campfire thingies, whatever you'd call it. And we use those for more lighting effect, which we'll get to in a second. Let's start chronologically. So we did our huge choo-choo shoot, which I very much love these choo-choo shots. We got a little bit of a choo-choo portfolio going on here. Slowly but surely filling our camera roll with choo-choos. I'm also looking back at these, seeing if there's any we can delete at some point. I will be deleting some of these at some point. I promise, gotta make room. But we'll stick with our ones from last time first. Double rainbow. Love the double rainbow shots. That's the only double rainbow we've ever had, so I think I gotta save this photo pretty much forever, even though it's super low contrast. Look how muddy that image is. Muddy. And this would be maybe an image I feel like we could do something about in Photoshop. We could definitely add contrast, add saturation, and that should make it better. It's almost like we shot like in a log profile, actually, a log camera profile for these type of shots. So maybe that's almost even more beneficial to editing, because that essentially it just compressed all of the tones, or at least I would assume it's compressing a little bit more of the exposure with that flat profile it has look it has to it. So I don't know, we'll play around with that in Photoshop at some point. Bezos would only lose 33% of his net worth for a $5 sub fee. Bezos. Whew. What a crazy guy. Anyway, okay, saving. I'm saving these. These are not from last time, although I do like this Lizalfo shot, but that is actually probably up for deletion. Can only save so many of these. Okay, so we shot Kilton, the monster parts merchant dude, just outside Lurelin Village on Corn Beach here. We got some pretty cool shots. Maybe I'll save like this one. I like this wide shot of his little balloon, his little thingy ding. So I'll save that one. This second one is not as good. Too much interest on the far left side of the frame and not enough on the right. I would have preferred the moon opposite. Like here we have the moon opposite the card itself. Otherwise, it's just a very heavy left-sided composition here. So delete on that one. Lurelin Village itself, I gotta save. Oh, I love how I was like, well, I didn't shoot too many of the same exact type of shot. Yeah, you did, dude. Look at these. We got 4 of these Lurelin shots here. They all look pretty cool. I did try to recompose in this shot and try to add that little hut on the bottom right corner, whereas in these other ones it's cropped out, except for this one it's not cropped out of. But then we didn't have the moon in focus there, which isn't as big of a deal when the moon is a crescent. I don't mind quite as much if the moon is out of focus while it is in a crescent state. It's still very legible as a moon. But on this last one where I made all the requisite corrections to the composition, then the moon kind of fell a little bit too far to the left side of the frame to feel balanced, in my opinion. And the mountainside as well. I liked in these first ones how the mountainside feels a lot more well balanced with both of those peaks on the left and right side of the frame. So I feel like I want to keep one of those with the left and right side of those mountains in there. It feels like those are creating a nice frame on the left and right side, bringing your eye into the center of the frame a little, or bring your eye into the image, where when you're losing that peak in this one on the left side, top left, it feels like your eye is going up to that moon and then it wants to keep going out of the frame rather than falling back in, letting your eye fall back into the frame. So I'll delete this one. Also, again, like I said, the moon got way too far to the left. That actually might even be more important than those mountains, but since it has both the issues, it's definitely the worst. This one, again, not feeling well balanced with those mountains. It's just like there's too much, that big dark mountain on the right side. It's just this giant detailless chunk of mountain. It's like a little black hole drawing your eye to it. And so you need the balance of the dark mountainside on the left, or a little bit more of the dark mountainside on the left, to feel well balanced. And what I should have done, actually, because here, like I said, once I panned to the right to include that little hut on the bottom right corner, we lost that the balance with the mountains. So this one can be deleted. And what I should have done, actually, was pan to the left a little bit more, remove that little hut from the bottom right corner. And maybe I could have punched in a tiny bit more. There would have been a little bit more space for me to zoom in, which would have maybe been preferable. But I still like, even with that little hut kind of being cropped in the center on the right, bottom right side, I guess it doesn't bother me too much. It really doesn't bother me too much. And obviously between the two, with one, this is now the same, basically the almost exact same composition. I'm going to keep the one where the moon is in focus, because that's still preferable to me, even though I think here, maybe the moon is in a slightly better position in the sky, a little bit higher above the mountainside. I also had tilted up just slightly on that second shot, so maybe, but that actually, yeah, I'll keep the one with the moon in focus. I kind of like that I can see a little bit more water in this first one. I like the reflections from all the lights off the water, adding some color to what is very drab-looking little bay sitting there. But I don't think that's enough. I still think I like the moon in focus better than the out of focus one. So delete the out of focus moonshot. Plus, in all honesty, I probably won't save this shot. I'll save this shot for now, just because Lurelin Village is going to be our main focus. But I'm definitely gonna. I'm most likely gonna delete this one. Not much here that makes this a very unique image, in my opinion. This is something we could come back and get a shot of pretty much any time, any day, or any night cycle that we want. I guess it's a little bit more difficult in this area of the game just because it does start to rain a lot. So I guess maybe we'd be battling getting the timing on a rain cycle down and having that moon be a crescent. It doesn't have to be a crescent. I didn't like specifically want a crescent moon shot for this particular image. But then that also is maybe one special thing about it, is that it is a crescent moon, and that would be a difficult thing to coordinate. A good crescent moon and a good rain-free evening. But anyway, it's definitely gonna. It's up. It's one of the shots up for deletion. I'll tell you that right now. This shot would be really cool. Maybe we'll try to get something here. I definitely want to shoot that little dock a little bit more, and that merchant chilling on the docks. Today, I'm actually going to focus a little bit more on doing like portraiture in the village, shooting some of the architecture in the village, some specific architectural elements. Of course, we're going to try to line up a moon or sunrise with some cool stuff in there. We'll play around. Plenty of stuff to shoot in Lurelin, dude. This is why I'm bummed. I should have been moving quicker along those beaches, man, because there's just so much cool coastal content to work on. Anyway, this is a good... I think maybe I kept this shot just to remind me that I like that position, and I like that element, that dock and that boat. That boat is a very beautiful, well-lit, colorful area, so we can do something with it for sure. Probably looking from that little hut up on top of just above the dock there. That actually might be a really cool vantage point to shoot a sunset looking out from across the dock with the sunset behind it. Maybe we can get a shot like that. Either way, though, deleting that one. Selfies, never going to keep these unless it's like a once-in-a-lifetime magical, can't believe I got the timing type of shot. But the problem is that Link is always in the exact same place in the frame. I can't move the cameras. The camera is fixed looking directly at it's like centered on Link's chin or neck or something like that, is like the exact center of the frame. And it's like the view is pinned to that point. So Link is always center punched. And I don't like that. I would love it if it gave me a little bit more leniency to position him in the frame where I want. So deleted. Goodbye. That one does not fit that bill of perfectly timed once in a lifetime selfie. Tried to get a cool shot of this little Korok flower thing. I'm probably trying to get one of these. If we come across these again, I'll try to get another one, because I think there is some potential with these little guys. These flowers are very unique because they're only found when the Korok hasn't been discovered, when you're still trying to do the little Korok puzzle with these little flowers. And I know that there's some potential with that. I think what I really wanted was like that flower, like right in front of a beautiful white sandy beach, which I was hoping when we picked each one, maybe it would pop up in a perfect spot. But this spot was pretty cool since we got a little bit of the village in the background. And of course that mountainside looks absolutely gorgeous, which would be, technically speaking, that's part of Tuft Mountain. And the entrance to the Atun Valley right there, of course. A little bit of Yarin Shrine as well. A little flying V in there. But you know what? Bye. Deleted. These Gerudo shots, I'm probably not going to keep any of these. Maybe I'll keep this one for now. I'll keep this one. The close-up where we added another bonfire. There's another bonfire just to the bottom right outside the frame, giving us that illumination from the right side of the frame, helping balance with that other fire on the left. So I like the lighting. I mean, look at those abs, dude. This person puts in the work, okay? Look at those arms. Look at those abs. Look at those hammer jammer pants. It's brilliance. And high heels. High heels to boot. Okay, they don't sacrifice style. No. Even when they're walking on sand. How hard is that? I've never worn high heels through sand, so I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure it's not easy. But anyway, I'm going to save that one for now, and then we'll delete these ones. Only because since we're getting into like the portraiture stuff, like we'll do some more portraiture of some of the village inhabitants, which we only did a little bit of last time, but I could kind of consider this Gerudo a inhabitant of Lurelin village since they're right outside. They're not, obviously they're a visitor, but they are part of the town, in my opinion. This shot's kind of cool. Why didn't I clip this one? Did I not get a clip of that? I would have. Maybe I'll go back and get a clip of that one. I guess wasn't really all that happy with these flower shots. Maybe it just also wasn't a cool thing to shoot. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have been a bad clip to get, though. But no, we'll delete that one. Again, these flower shots, I'm not that excited about them. I would have wanted to be a little bit closer to the flower at a wider angle so that the flower was very large and prominent with whatever backdrop we wanted. And unfortunately, when you get too close to these flowers, they disappear and then you find the Korok. So I had a limited amount of options. Plus, just obviously the placement, it was on top of this little rock on the beach. Wait. What's your favorite position? Yeah. Exactly. I'm not going to cook it, but I'll order it from Lurelin Village. Okay. Anyway, bye on that one. Also, that palm tree on the right side of the frame is just sticking out, kind of. I don't like that. Bye. Again, Monster Merchant along the beach there. I think this shot probably could have been a little bit cooler if I had caught it like maybe an hour or so earlier in the day-night cycle, because the color in the sky diminished quite a lot. And I would have preferred that to be a little bit more vivid. The benefit of that was allowing the Monster Merchant's balloon to stand out quite a bit more, because it's now the most highly saturated, bright area of the frame. But I don't like it. Bite. Also, kind of a boring, that piece of coast right there on Corn Beach right there, and the Clarinet Coast behind it is kind of a boring stretch of beach in a way. Or it was a little boring in my opinion. So, I don't know, there's not really much happening except for those little stack of palm trees. But anyway, goodbye. Not good enough. We also shot Kilton, the Monster Merch, at sunrise. A little bit of Caholit Rock in the background there. Kind of wish those trees weren't obscuring it quite as much. I also like Uboto. Is that a Uboto Point right there that we're also seeing? If we're shooting across Corn Beach, it should be, yeah, this little cliff right there. I think it's that. It's either that cliff or these little cliffs. Gamma Cove. And these little cliffs, I can't tell if it's... I think that's... Is that Uboto Point, or is Uboto Point too high above or behind? It might actually be behind these rocks. We're not seeing it. Or maybe we can see just the tip of Uboto Point. Maybe it's at that bottom shelf is. I can't tell. I can't tell with putting a pin on the sucker, you know? Either way, it's an okay shot, but meh. We'll do a lot more Kilton stuff. We will, like I said, during spooky season, spooky, scary season, we'll maybe do like full-fledged photo shoots of him. And we do know, like I said, I really do want to come to Skull Lake, which I know he hangs out right here. There's a good Kilton opportunity up in there. And maybe I'll look up where he can also be found, because I forget every location where you can run into him. But maybe that'll be a fun day. Like maybe we'll do one full day just going and finding Kilton and doing Kilton portraits. That might be kind of fun. So anyway, we'll delete these. They're cool. I don't think sunrise suits this subject as well as it should to be a keeper, because he's a scary dude. I mean, he's also not even supposed to be here today. He's supposed to only hang out at night, I believe. And once we talked to him, I know as soon as we shot, I think, this picture, I was like, oh shit, when does he leave? And I went and talked to him, and he immediately says, like, I'm out of here, and he leaves. I could have sworn he just goes away while you're standing there. I could have sworn I remember him like levitating up and levitating down. But that also might have only been during like the first time you meet him, or during a cutscene or something like that. I could be wrong. But either way, during sunrise, it's not a suitable time of day for that subject. I really like this shot of the old man just looking out over the ocean, looking out over the bay, standing next to his raft on those docks. I think this is just a very interesting subject. That also, I believe that is like technically the village elder of Lurelin Village. I could be wrong. And we were doing this photo shoot, and the rain popped up. We got a change in the weather, and we kind of cut this photo shoot short. But I think this is essentially what I wanted. The only note I would have on this one is that the raft is not quite as visible. I mean, I think I would have, if I had the ability to reposition it, pushed it out into the water a little bit more towards the palm trees, because that would have separated it from the dock. And right now, because they're both wood color, you can't really see them. They're not separated from each other. So anyway, I like this shot, though. We'll keep that one out for now as well. Although, in all honesty, again, kind of not all that difficult to get this shot again if we wanted to, because that particular NPC is always standing there, or at least he will go there on a regular cycle. So as long as it's a sunny day and we're in the right position, it would come out almost exactly the same. In fact, I think we could have gotten even better clouds in this shot. And sunset, maybe even closer to sunset, a shot like this during sunset would also be pretty magical. And maybe we can make that happen today, perhaps. But I don't really want to spend time shooting the same subject again. Maybe we will, though. I don't know. Anyway, save that for now. And then we did our little time-lapse sunset over Lurelin Village, which is beautiful. I do like this shot. I love that starburst in the sky coming out really well. Definitely going to keep one of the ones that have the sun along the left edge of the mountain, Tuft Mountain there. And that also has that really cool flare going right down, leading you right down to that cool-looking boat, again, that we will photograph. So this one is a little bit too late. The sun has already left the frame, although it does benefit us in that now we don't have a bright hot spot in the middle of the sky. So had the exposure looked more like that, but yet we still had the sun in the frame and that cool flare and the starburst, this shot actually could have been cool. Plus we have a little flying V in there, although the position of the flying V sucks. So we delete that one. And then between these three, this first one, sun is a little bit too centered in the top of the frame. And the starburst is not quite as prominent. Flare is not quite as well directed towards where we want it to be. So this one can go. And then these two, between these two, these are very, very similar shots. Looks like the only difference really was waiting for a slightly different position of the sun, which I think in this second shot, the exposure did come down a little bit around the sun, and the starburst itself is a lot more vivid and prominent in the frame. Also, I see a little bit more atmosphere on the hilltops there in a better position. I mean, it kind of, you can see the fog kind of rolled across from one end of that little Atune Valley entrance point to the spot just above the shrine, and I like the atmosphere above the shrine there. I think a little bit better than I like it above the left side of the Atune Valley entrance. So definitely saving this one. I think just because of the starburst being more prominent makes this one better. But to add more explanation to it. So anyway, delete this one. Right, delete that. I was saving that one. Yep, deleting this one. I've definitely deleted the wrong image before, trying to work all quick. Okay, and then we only have, let's see, we have 17 shots. Tell you what, I think I mentioned that we can, I'm kind of thinking we can delete this moonrise over Eventide Island, because I would prefer that moon to be either crescent or a complete full moon, and we got neither of those here. Also, the moon is out of focus. The sunrise is freaking brilliant, though. We have great starburst. The flare is pointing directly at Eventide Island. Almost looks like a little claw, like the end of the flare is kind of like creating like a crescent shape, kind of like grabbing onto the Eventide Island. And then we have that beautiful reflective portion on the water. Good atmosphere coming out over on the water in a couple spots. Which everything about that I just said could pretty much be said about this shot, except the moon is not the best. And then we also had just got this beautiful moonrise, blood moonrise over Eventide, which is a much more difficult shot to coordinate. I am not ever gonna excuse me. I'm never gonna be able to tell you when it's gonna be a blood moon. And we came to this spot because we thought it was actually going to be a crescent moon, and it surprised us with that blood moon. So I can delete this one because we will eventually go back and shoot when I notice that we have a great crescent moon on that night. We'll go back and we'll get this shot again, but we'll have a beautiful white crescent moon instead. God, eventually I'll probably have to delete like one of these Guardian shots, but I love them all so much. I guess this one is kind of the most boring of them. They're all pretty cool, though. I want to save them all for now. What could I delete? I still like that shot. I like so many of these shots. I do want to come back and maybe try to get a similar shot to this during our spooky season. Like I said, we're going to go and shoot some of Hyrule Castle at some point. And this was taken, I think, when we were doing the exact same thing last year. So we'll go back and maybe reframe this shot a tiny bit, but I'm going to keep it for now, obviously. Okay. And also, ooh, yeah, we could maybe go back and try to grab this shot again, too. I did really like this shot, looking through the Colosseum ruins there at Hyrule Castle through that archway. Really beautiful. Anyway, we're getting way ahead of ourselves, Paul. I do really like this shot, but this is kind of up for deletion, maybe. I mean, I love a lot of these shots. This choo-choo shot could maybe leave us. I'll hold on to it for now just because we just stopped doing our summer type photography, and this was like our only summer choo-choo beach shot of a standard choo-choo. I'll delete this one. I do love this shot, but it's, in all honesty, I mean, there's really not all that much happening here, and the Lizalfos itself is in a very boring standard pose. The moon looks great, though, and I did very much like those wind gusts coming across the right side to the left side of the frame. But no, we can delete that one. I gotta make some more room here. I gotta save the double rainbow. I think I'm fine deleting this Choo-Choo family portrait, even though it has that rainbow in there. No, I guess I won't delete that one yet. Gotta save something for our Choo-Choo portfolio. I hate to... No, okay. Yeah, well... I know this one I've talked about deleting. It's special to me, though, for several reasons. But at the same time, I think we can get a better version of this shot again. We'll go back and get this shot. I have some issues with it. We had another one of a very similar type, but we had it before the sun. This is just as the sun was going down or coming up. Forget which way. And there was a great starburst in like one of the shots, but the composition wasn't as good as this one, so I kept this one instead. I think we can get a better shot like this, though. So we'll work on that eventually. All of those labyrinths are some of my favorite architecture in the game. I very, very much love all of the labyrinths, and we shot a couple of them, and maybe we'll shoot more, or we'll definitely go back. I would definitely like to go back and shoot them again, because they're just so interesting looking. They're so beautiful. And we didn't even really do all that much with them. We just shot a nice wide exterior. We could play around even more. This one especially is pretty fun because you got to shoot it from one of these little vantage points along the coast. That kind of limits your option, but it also makes it more of a challenge, in my opinion. So anyway, let's delete that one because we'll get a better shot. That was hard to do, but it has to happen sometimes, you know? What else? Choo-choo. Choo-choo. I do really love this shot. I gotta keep this one, dude. I love the simplicity of this one. Yeah, this shot's not... Oh, but this shot kind of fits with our spooky theme, so I'll keep that one for now. And then, you know what? I think I'm pretty happy. With those. And we got... Yeah, now we have 20 shots. A little bit more healthy of a number to shoot with. Oh, so here's this guy still. He's still here, and it's sunset. Let's get, like, that shot again really quick. Or a similar type of shot like this with him at sunset. Oh, but that tree branch, I forgot about that shit. We had to work that out of the frame last time. I think I cut that tree down, didn't I? Did I? Save that for now. Still in there? Okay, a little bit further. Oh, the wind was blowing that boat. Okay, that's sweet. I like that. And I think I did say about the sunny day version of this shot that I wanted a little bit more of the sand on that bottom right corner leading up to the dock in the water, just so that you have some more context. Visualize how it feels to walk up that dock. So I like that. I like those little butterflies on the right side of the frame too. That's kind of cool. Save it. But yeah, again, I don't really want to spend too much time shooting this guy. I don't want to spend too much time. See, once you put him on this side of things, he gets so lost in all that clutter. Yeah. What's up, buddy? What? You know what else we can do just for the hell of it? Since we're still on the beach. Let's unequip, because we probably won't be getting into too much battle. So let's feel like we're part of this thing, man. How does this shot look from on the dock itself? Yeah, see, but then it doesn't, you don't get that sense of looking out towards the water as much as you do when he's positioned there. Anyway, we're not going to shoot that guy again. I'm done with it. We are about to get a moonrise, so maybe let's position ourselves somewhere cool. Find something. Also, let's save. Save after the edit. The moon's going to pop up over here, so I guess the best option, because we can't be too far into the village to get that moon, at least on this side. So I think the best option... Oh, and then, of course, it's going to start to rain, though, so... Just gonna kind of bone me there, huh? Okay, maybe we won't shoot the moon rising. But we can scout out how we would have done it, which would have been something like... Well, first of all, there's crabs here, and I'm not going to let those guys go unutilized. Although, let's do this, dude. Little crab here. We got crab, we got Kilton's little balloon, and we got that boat. Might as well grab a crab shot with it. Let's see, what can we do? The problem with these crabs is that you can't get low enough to really have them stand out. When I'm standing above them, I gotta tilt down too much to put them in a good looking spot. Ooh, look at the light going across the beach, because that's the moon going up there that oh shit, it's a blood moon. Okay. Shit. Oh, shit. Dude, look at that thing. That looks so cool. Ooh, dude, wait. I wanted the silhouette of those freaking sweet trees in there. Hang on, dude. I want to... Okay, you're going to hate me, but I'm time scumming. I'm safe scumming this one. Because that's like a once-in-a-lifetime deal there, the blood moon. I don't know how we will... I'm not spending time shooting that crab. 9:05 p.m. Thank you, Salt Man. Oh, thank you. Wait. Whoa. You can't get away with it without... Thank you very much, my friend. Hope I don't let you down. Also, I meant to do this. Jen Marie subscribed as well. Thank you very much while we were off the stream last night. So thank you, Jenny. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope I don't let y'all down. Hope I keep up the good work for you. It feels like doing the save scum was like what prompted you to subscribe. Like, wow. I know that's not the case, but it just felt kind of funny. As soon as you save scum, I'm subscribing. Save scum subscription time. Okay, so that blood moon. How do we want to? Ooh, dude, we gotta do it with Kilton. What are we talking about? Of course, we gotta do it with Kilton. I know that we just shot that whole deal, but I think that is like the most fitting subject. Oh, there it is. Are we gonna miss it? Or at least miss our timing to get a shot of him with it? I don't know where it's gonna be best positioned though. Oh, it looks so cool coming over the Koholit rock. Okay, there's my oh, wait a second, dude. Long lens like this, big moon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, let's let it come up so it's gonna silhouette maybe some of those. Ooh, and that's the light just hit the freaking the sand there too with the lighting effect. Hang on. Ooh, we'll do one like that. That's awesome, but I kind of want it now above those trees. Let's wait for it. We're gonna wait for it to get above those trees, and we'll do another shot. Kilton, dude. Okay, let it get up a little further, maybe between the mountain and those palm trees. Tilt down a little bit right there. Oh, that is so majestic. I love that. Okay, what a lucky... I mean, again, I don't know. I do not keep track of when that moon is coming up. Okay, what's another shot we could get with this boy? Why is that so huge right now? It's so large and vivid. I did like that view of those trees, like with a silhouette. We can get like a silhouette of those beautiful looking trees right in front of the moon. Once it gets centered on it. Oh, we're not low enough. Not low enough for that silhouette. Never mind. So what do we want? We could get maybe a view of the village itself with the moonrise looking in this direction. I think the problem is that it's going to get high in the sky and that's going to go away. So we're not going to... We might not get too many opportunities if I don't get this fast. Here we go. Let's just get it from this angle. I like that little entryway on the left side, that little arch. Get the moon just to rise a little bit further above the mountainside so there's some separation. Ooh. If only there were a crab on the sand. That could have been some real magic. But yeah, it's going to go away in like 2 seconds. Schnitzel, dude. Let's do one more. Maybe I can get something with this arch in there. I do really love these arches. Get it right centered smack dab in the middle of this archway. Something like that. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I really wish that those lanterns were lit, though. Sucks that it's raining, kind of boning us. Okay, what else could we do here? Maybe... palm tree silhouette. No, it's gonna... Okay. Shit, one more shot. Give me one more shot, dude. Oh! Terrible. Let me try to push forward, get that little torch out of the left side of the frame, and I think I can maybe get one more shot before the peak of the moonrise. Right there. The whole frame gets this interesting red color cast to it. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't really like the shrine in that left center portion. So I'm just going to pan. I'm just going to exit. I'm going to pan to the right. Cut that out. I really wish the moon would allow the time for it to get to that little void in the sky there, but also panning to the right will empty or also crop some of that out, make it feel a little bit more well balanced. So I'm gonna save that, pan to the right really quick. Oh no! It got obscured by the cloud, so we gotta wait. We gotta like time it so that cloud passes over it. Come back out, bastard! Oh, dude, I was just about to shoot the photo. No. Oh. It's okay.
The blood moon rises.
Yeah, I know all about it, Zelda.
Please be careful.
Dude, I am the most careful person, Zelda. Don't worry about that. You forget. You forget that I've saved you a few times. Oh, we got a beautiful... Ooh, did you see the moon, like, shrink down, too? Looks like it kind of enlarges. Dude, where is my horse, dude? Why not get a shot of the horse? Can my horse get here? We haven't done any of that yet. Like, any horse photo shoots. We can definitely do some horse stuff. Me? I'm a horse guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, they call me Paul the Equestrian Mosey-Hanton. Wait, what the hell? I'm literally not moving anything. I'm literally not doing this. I don't know what is happening right now. I don't know. I've never seen that before. What the hell is this, dude? It wanted me to take this picture. And I did. And it's lovely. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And now it has unlocked the controls. Yeah, that's interesting. Was that like trying to auto-guide me to the horse? Is that something you can do? Oh, wait, look at this shot, dude. Get that moon out. Pop out, moon. Look at this little valley. Well, this is, of course, we've named, we know what this is called, this spot. Oh, shit, it's gone. Oh, you fucker. Let me get up there a little bit. Maybe we can work our way. Ah, we're kind of wasting. Ah, whatever. That's kind of a cool shot to remember, though. Let's come back next night cycle. Hopefully it won't be raining, but you know, imagine this shot, dude. Looking into this little valley here. With the moon just right above those cliffs. Although there's not really much... As I say that, we have this NPC coming down that would have made a perfect subject to shoot with that. Look at this guy, dude. This would have been perfect. I'm just going to show you... Because you got to imagine with that, yeah, he's running. Boom! So it would have been that, but with the moon right up there. Ugh. What's wrong with me? That was exhilarating. I think that was Joy-Con drift, just sort of sticks forward at random times. Okay, yeah, I figured it was. I didn't think it was anything. It definitely wasn't Shigeru Miyamoto taking control of my game to lead me to what was probably the best photo we've taken so far in the game of that cliff face. It just detailing the pixel level detail in the game. Anyway, this shot isn't as good though without that moon in there, so I'm gonna delete it. Rain? Seriously? That's exactly how I feel. How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from? Why are you filming me? Why are you filming me? I wonder if that NPC will pop up during the next night cycle. I do not know. I do not know, but we will find out. Sucks it's so rainy, but you know, that is life. And why does it... Oh, at this point, okay. At this point, the light... This is actually the light coming from this what will be the sun coming up. And here's the shot. Here's, I think, this could be a really cool shot right here. Sunrise, just as it's coming up. It should pop up right over this little corner. And I would really love a shot of just this portion of the village. I do really like... That is obviously... Is that like one of the biggest houses? I think that is like the largest that are... I mean, that's the inn. That's the inn, so I guess it makes sense for it to be large. But let's get a good portion of the bay. We have a little crab. My crab friend that we were trying to get a picture of is still there. Kind of yeah, we should probably get lowers. Not a bad idea. I like those stairs leading up. Oh, yeah, it's going to start raining again? Of course. Probably just in time to bone me for sunrise. Boning me for the sunrise. Whatever, we can work on our positioning and compositioning. He's having trouble climbing that little tiny spot. Can you climb on these things? Yeah. Get up on top of this. I just want to see what this vantage point's gonna look like here. Ah, it's a struggle. No. Ah, yeah. Good job, Linky boy. Tell you what, if we do a little bit of, wait, can you not? You can't chop down that tree. I was like, if we do a little bit of judicious... Oh, yes, you can! Okay, get out of there, tree. This thing was just boning my view. Because I think I did like that position on top of that hut. For what will be a pretty cool-looking sunrise if we can get up there by the time the sun's up. No! Wait, let me just double check. Is this not... It's definitely better than this, right? Yeah, because also being at a higher vantage point will mean we have the sun will hopefully be able to get above those hills. Something like this. You can see out into the bay. Let's tilt up, put that horizon at a third. Okay, I don't like the mountains peeking in on the left side there, although we might have to recompose depending on where the sun actually pops up. And we'll have to do a review at some point. Something like that. I think I want to pan as far to the left as I can without getting that mountainside peeking in. Delete that. Well, we'll save that one. I will end up deleting it, though. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet position. What's your favorite position? So delete that one for now, and then let's just wait. Play the waiting game. We got like maybe an hour of... Is that still the correct composition? Yeah. Could maybe tilt down just a skosh. Okay, give me a... Okay, how cool would this be, do? A sunrise. Sunrise comes up. Rainbow just over the bay along the right side of the frame there would be some magic. Magic Johnson. Okay, yeah, great composition. Okay, I like that composition. Stick with it. Let's just stick with it and wait. I have gone through like 2 sets of Switch controllers because of drift, by the way, Saltman. So yeah, you were probably 100% right that it is just drift from the controller. It did feel like it was autopiloting me somewhere almost. Kind of like, you know, in what it felt like was in Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if this happens in 5. I've only... I haven't... 5 or 4. I guess I didn't really play both those games too extensively. But when you hit the button to enter a vehicle... It will, like, kind of take control of your character for a second to, like, enter you into the animation of getting in the car. And that's what that felt like. That's why I said the horse thing. Like, did I like, call the horse and then maybe hit the, like, ride horse button or like get on the horse button and it glitched out. Okay, we're way too far into the day now to get the sun rising over this position. Lame, but you know what? I'm going to wait for the Gerudo. I see that Gerudo walking. Let's let the Gerudo get to the little path on the left side of the frame because they're going to walk up to that little hill we photographed them on last time. Hopefully these lights don't kick off on the village. I want those lights to stay on. Let that Gerudo get to that path. Okay, take the shot before the light goes away. Okay, that's sweet, man. I do wish there was maybe a little bit more sunlight hitting the village itself, but that's why I wanted the lanterns to remain on so that we had some illumination in that shadowed region. But we got that sweet little Gerudo walking down the path. I'll take it. Let's actually see. Maybe I can do like a tighter version of this. Similar type of shot, but maybe making it a lot more about these buildings. And then let's let that Gerudo get to just the center of that walkway right there. Boom. And that's not bad either. I still wish that there was some more light actually shining on the actual buildings. Ooh, look at that atmosphere, though. I should have waited for that to kick up a bit. So I'll come back when we have another night cycle or a day cycle or sunrise. Also, what time do these lights all kick off? I'm curious. I just want to watch the lanterns and see what time those are actually going to leave me. What time is it now? Here, dog. It's 9:30 a.m. and they're still on. So maybe, do they stay on all the time? Is that how it is? Could have sworn they turn off, but... Ooh, we also have that waterfall back there that we can't really see. The waterfalls don't really stand out very well. I'll say that. They don't really look very much like waterfalls. Unless you see the rushing water, which we would simulate with a longer exposure to let the falling water trail a little bit. You can't do that here, can we? No. No, we cannot. Okay. What have we got next? What do we want to do next? Again, I'll go back up. Let's try to get that sunrise shot again during the next sunrise cycle. But for now... Wait, let's do a quick review because I know we used a lot of our space. I'll save... I think I like the wider shot, actually, than the tighter. Can't really see the Gerudo. They got kind of lost in that mist, which I liked that atmosphere, but... I think I like the wider of the two. The clouds look better. Sky, there's more like breaking between the clouds here so we can see into that beautiful blue sky. Yeah, we'll delete this close-up. Save that one. We can delete this one at night that we only took to establish our composition. Same with this one. Same deal. There's Miyamoto's shot that he wanted me to take. It's got finesse. But we don't want it. Bye. Blood Moon is hidden behind those clouds, so we don't want that one. This one's okay. I guess I should save it just because it's the Blood Moon. We don't need the one with that. This one is not as good as this one because we had that. I mean, really, neither of these are that good. It's like it's so flat. There's like no dimension to this shot. Which wouldn't have been a bad thing if the detail on those huts, if they were standing out, I think it could have been cool. I didn't intend for it to feel like that. Also, the blue from the shrine is kind of distracting, actually, on that far left side of the frame. But I'll save this one, and I'll delete this one with the lantern in the frame, just for now. Anyway, cool shit. We got some cool shit. How many shots do we have now? We got 10. We got 11 photos we can take. Look at this happy child. Try to grab a portrait of this guy running. Again, these smaller characters necessitate a tilt down to the point of omitting the sky and a lot of those taller objects. And I mean, like, you know, 50% of that frame is like just the sand. So, goodbye. Yeah, didn't expect to get the best shot of this guy. Also, maybe they'll position themselves better. Ooh, palm fruit. Dog! I could feed that dog and it might lead me to treasure. Ooh, speaking of treasure, dude. Wasn't there... Not stasis. You fool. We'll leave that crab there just in case... Oh, no, it's bouncing. It's left. It's gone. Goodbye, crab. Good night, moon. Ooh, hightail lizard. I'll take you. Hey, this guy's just cooking up his feast. Let's do a portrait of this guy. He's actually in shadow right now. Look at his ore, though. He looks badass. I don't know how to get him... Because we're going to compose this, and then we're going to shoot a fire arrow. Try to light that little... Oof. That's actually... That could be kind of a fun shot. I don't like the trees growing out of his head. I got to position him just between the trees and that lantern stand deal. Let's save that for now. Maybe we can get... See, I want him... Like, he wants to be there, but then we are missing the docks and the water, so maybe we got to put him... We might have to put him closer to, like, this spot. Tighten up on the framing. Well, again, it's not going to feel very magical until... Whoops. Not a bomb arrow, dude. I'm going to light him. Light him up. I love those positions that they take, though. Try to get him in that pose. Oh no, I burnt the fish to death? Just such a cluttered background for him. Again, if I could get lower, I could get him to be above the dock and stuff, maybe stand out a little better, but... Also, delete that one. I just want to pan to the right and get that other lantern in the frame. Or get over there. Oh! It's okay. I guess I'll save it. Like that picture of the ore better. Yeah, maybe this guy fishing harpoon.
Now it's locked in place. Okay. So really, you think? Oh God!
Let's take this coconut on the ground first of all. Photograph him from like this side of the boat so like we know it's like his boat. Is that your boat, sir? Ooh. What is the lighting going on him? It's like... Here, let's do this. I kind of want... We could do like a portrait of him with his fish. Kind of just chilling. Put one of those fish in the foreground for some cool texture. Get the other one on the other side full so we know that like what it completely looks like. Get his whole shadow on the ground. Again though, I'm tilting down so much. Adding so much of that just empty ground in the frame rather than anything interesting above. Which, you know what, maybe we go to the extreme of that, get on as high as we can, and see if we can get maybe an interesting, like, top-down perspective on him or something. I like his shadow on the ground, but it's like... Oh, look at that light swoop over. It must be a cloud popping over. I don't know, dude. Maybe if there was some of that palm tree shadow, like, on the ground, on that filling in that left side of the sand, that could have been interesting. I don't know. This is not working out for me, though, man. Delete it. Yeah. The fish merchant. Maybe that's the more interesting side. Nah. He's looking at me. He's like, you gonna shoot another arrow? You gonna shoot another arrow, bro? I like his look, though. He's looking at me like that. Let's kind of get in position on that background a little bit better. Let the light come back. Boom and boom. Okay, I'll keep it for now. Anyway, we could delete this one because we didn't light the fire yet. This one where he's like afraid of the fire. I think this one was kind of the cooler of the bunch, so we'll just save that last one. Some portraits, Lurelin Village portraits. And I did say that this angle looking this way would be maybe a pretty cool shot of these docks at sunset. What does this person sell? Random fish? Octo balloons, some iron shell crabs, armored porgy, mighty porgy. What's up, Nubs?
Hi.
Mubs, dude. What a cool name. What's up, Mubs? Know what sounds good on such a hot day? Some fish. It's just been baking in the sun here. Fresh fish recently caught. Take a look. Quit. I'm gonna quit you. Ooh, but look at... Okay, she is in a great position for a portrait, my friends. Look, I like the shadow on the ground. We can see her stuff for sale. Let's check what this composition looks like. Fish for sale on display. It's not bad. I kind of want to bring her to the left a little bit. I'm going to move myself to the right. Try to get her positioned a little closer to those fish. It's kind of an interesting shot of that fish, but I like the one in the water better. Uh-oh. And if I stand on top of one of these little things, I might be at a slightly higher vantage point, although it's not necessarily a good thing. Not bad. We actually have these steps, so we can be lower if we want. Actually, perfect positioning. So let me get a little bit lower. Let's wait for the light to change. This actually would be a pretty sweet little sunset shot, and the color's already changing in the sky. Get that little palm tree on the right side of the frame. Tilt up as much as we pretty much can. I wish she did some kind of cool pose, but the color looks great. The sky's starting to look really cool. Give me a flying V or something, or some birds in the sky. Ooh, I like that atmosphere on the coast on the left. Is that going to billow anymore? There comes some more billowing plumes. Oh, we got to shoot this, dude. The color's going to go away. Let's grab it. That's pretty sweet. We could do... Here's what I'm going to do. I want her to have some kind of cool expression. So let's launch a fire arrow so they do one of those cool little poses, and then we'll snap right back into photo mode and get essentially the same shot. See, she'll be in that position for like a couple seconds now. Ooh. Perfect, dude. When the characters don't pose for you, you pose the characters. Love that. Okay. Keeping all the picture, keeping that old one. I like it. Okay, thank you, ma'am. And then let's see if we can get a wide. I do like this boat. It's just like, how are we going to get... I really want to get a little bit higher up, so let's get to this vantage point here. Maybe we can stand on top of this light post, too. Am I going to be able to climb that? Not really. But I do want to get... Oof, that looks gorgeous right now. I do want a shot of just that little dock with her in it. A little bit of Corn Beach over there. I just want to separate that boat as much as I can from the background. Try to put it only in the water. Tilt up a little bit. Could probably pan to the right even more now. That's a nice one. That's a very pleasant looking image. I'd walk on that. I'd walk on that little dock. I'd buy some fish from that fishmonger. The color looks great. There's some atmosphere on the water in the background. That's beautiful. Saving it. And let's try to get one looking actually a little bit further down the docks, though, which, again, the only issue with this is that it doesn't... The boat kind of loses separation because then it gets lost in those trees. But then we do have a better view looking down the dock. And let's do the same trick. Let's fire our arrow next to this person. They will get a good pose going. Well, even with the fire in there, why not? Nah, just wait for them to have a cool pose. And then also let me pan... I'm gonna move to the right. I'm gonna position myself to the right a little bit more. Maybe pan to the right more as well, but I don't want to miss that beautiful looking water, which we'd crop out. Anyway, let's see what happens. Move to this way a little. Whoa, there's a tree. Oh, there, I'm falling. I fucked it up. Failure. Okay. 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 Let's see what else we can... Oof. See, yeah, those trees are like kind of boning me because that's just creating such a complicated backdrop for all this stuff. Also, we should have went over here and shot the sunset through that little valley, through what is known as, of course, Otun Valley. Leading up to Temto Hill, just below Tuft Mountain. On the northern edge of Tuft Mountain. On the south side of East Necluda. To the northwest of Lurelin Village. If you need a very descriptive positioning on that one area, Gobi Shores. And we're just on the Gobi Shores. Sunset. I do really love this boathouse. I like all these. I imagine these as like, these were boats, and then these peoples landed here, and then they utilized the boats as just their houses. Or maybe they're just like ready for the Great Flood or something. I don't know. They're like, our house is a boat, so we don't. It's not a V. Oh, I just got that flying V in there. I don't know if that's the best composition on that boathouse thing, but when you see a V, you take the shot. Okay. Also, why aren't these lanterns lit? Is that like a Korok puzzle? No, because these all usually are just lit. I don't know what makes them lit or not. Okay, fishmonger is still there. Sunset's starting to look pretty gorgeous. This guy will actually start looking pretty cool now too, because the fire will be illuminating him a lot more. But again, I don't know. Like, there's not a. I just don't see a good composition with him in there. Maybe. Although that's, right here isn't bad. What am I talking about? That's not bad at all. We got those stairs on the right side, kind of leading up that mountain. We got some structures in the background. He's actually pretty well separated now because he's almost composed fully in that sand area. I like that. I could actually tilt down, or widen out maybe. I don't know if I'm on a longer lens. But I just want to catch the bottom of that fire pit. Save it. Also, our moonrise. What am I doing, dude? We're going to miss the moon. We'll go back to that guy. Maybe we can get a shot of him with the moon in the background as well. But for now, you know what I love? I love this palm tree where the Gerudo hangs out up here on that little hill right there with those two palm trees is very picturesque. Especially with those stars in the background. Ooh, and there's Mount Caholet, dude. Or Caholet Rock. Let's get this moonrise shot. The moon should come up just over Caholet Rock there. Hopefully it won't follow the edge of the mountain too much. Ooh, I just saw the lighting effect change. That looks so beautiful. Okay, let me take that shot really quick just to visualize. I could probably actually pan to the right maybe a little bit more rather than... No, actually, it feels pretty good. Let's save that one. Ooh, actually, I do like those trees on top of the hill on that top left side. Like that. Save that one for now. Again, I'll delete these ones once the moon actually is we only have one more shot on the roll, so. Is the moon gonna even come into the frame though? I think we might have, did I miss it? Yeah, it's already over there. Is it gonna come up over that hill though? If it pops up and silhouettes those trees, OMG, dude. It looks like that's where it's heading. Is it going to pop up right there? It's not coming up over the hill, is it? There it is. Oh, just missed it. Okay. Also, what phase are we in here? It still looks fairly full to me. Ooh. Okay, let's go get in a position somewhere over here for some moon stuff. Moon stuff over her. If you were thinking it'd be good. Maybe we'll get some of these structures basked in moonlight. Well, of course, we gotta pick up this rock. And take the razor claw grab. And chilling beneath. Oh, is this guy gone? I was so hoping this guy would stay here and I could get, because that moon will pop up. It should be visible over in between these trees here, and I was hoping I'd get that guy chilling next to his fire, but it's also 12 a.m. and nobody is awake except for the fishmonger, who apparently never sleeps. Are you a synth, ma'am? Affordable and delicious. You're talking about the fish, right? Oh, God, of course it's going to rain. Well, then let's go get positioned, because the only other shot... We got moonrise over the village. We got sunset over the village. I did want to focus on trying to grab some of these structures, but they're in kind of strange positions to add
A piece
some
of that
moonlight or
just- the tip
something.
just got
Gary,
nailed
thank
down.
you. Oh, we can shoot a shot of this. No, he's not there anymore. This guy does like peek through his window. Might make a fun shot of him like peeking through the window like that. But then there's like, what else is in the composition? Nothing. Nothing but net. Net income. Ooh, that person's running. Okay, so they should go up that path again, right? Rain? Seriously? I know. You and me both, my friend. Is the moon even going to be visible? Anyway, we will find out. Okay, just give me the moon fucking rising up as this person's running through. Just peek through the freaking rain real quick for me. Ugh, no. See, I'd want to shoot it like bam right there. Look at the rain, too. It's going to end at 3 a.m. We, like, are off by 1 hour. Bum sauce. Why is there no Song of Storms in this game? Again, I'm not silly, right? There is no way to change weather. Other than waiting, we could wait by a fire pit, right? And then it just would recycle, but not, you can't immediately in that time, in that moment, adjust the weather. You had the technology in Ocarina of Time, and you don't have it in Breath of the Wild. Come on, man. I have an iPad that I can take photos with, and all Link needed was a freaking Ocarina to change the weather last time. I have been brought back to life, but we can't change the weather. I have an iPad type situation. I have explosives, but I have no way to change the weather. Okay, that's okay. I'm also scouting. While I am ranting and complaining, I am kind of scouting and seeing what we can shoot. Let's check some interior stuff. Little sleeping dudes. Kinov and no name. Zuda. Zuda from Lecluda. Here to stay. Oh, goodness, though. We can get shots out of these doorways. Okay, which doorway is going to be the coolest view, though, of the beach? Maybe this one? I like that. That is going to be the new the new challenge. Finding one of these doorways to frame with some cool shit in the background. Whoops. Didn't mean to take that yet. Okay, his doorway doesn't face the ocean. I'd like one facing the ocean at the sunrise. Oh, God. Okay, maybe it's this one. Maybe we get a shot silhouette of one of those kids walking out the door, too. Let's just wait here and see what kind of... Or wait, do we want it on this side? No, we want to see the ocean and stuff. I want to see the ocean and some palm trees. So we kind of got to do it on this side of things. Let's check our composition. Ideally, I want it to be facing like straight on the door. Like this, but that's just not a cool view on anything outside. Maybe we just do something like this. We got Colton in the background, too. We got that fishing boat in there. Let's just do one of these just so we can get... Little fuckers running real fast. I'll save it. Oh, shit. Album full. Okay. Well, these shots didn't work out, so we're going to delete those. You know what? This shot's not bad. Of this little guy cooking his fish. I like that portrait, actually. We'll keep that one. This one with the flying V, I did not set up that composition like at all, so we can delete that one. This one, oh god, this shot's great, but this one didn't work out with the when we tried to fire the arrow at him. I like that portrait quite a bit. I don't know. Do I like her in that position rather than the posed shot? Do I like her just standing? No, I think the posed shot looks like a little bit more interesting. Also, the sky looks better in this second shot, so we'll save that one. Delete that one. And obviously, we can delete this one now since we have this much more beautiful sunset type shot. This one, I like the other shot of this guy better, so we can delete that one. We were supposed to shoot this at sunrise, huh? But we did not do that, so maybe we'll go back. Colton with the blood moon rising. It looks so cool like that. In the rain, we got that guy at sunset too now. Okay, we can delete this one with the tree branch popping into my frame. Okay. So we don't wait. I want to delete this one, but let's first go see if it's sunrise. Oh wait, we wanted to get this shot though too. Hang on. I don't think this is gonna come out. It does kind of have an interesting look to it. That little kid is having some trouble with his pathing. Okay, let's jump on top of the roof here and grab that sunrise shot that we were talking about, maybe trying to capture. At least with a little bit better atmosphere. Yeah, the sun is not coming up quite where I wanted it to, or we missed the right moment. Ooh, flying V though. Okay, let's let that flying V get closer to the right side of the frame. Ooh, two of them! Hang on, dude. Get that shot, let him cross over a tiny bit. Ah! Oh, the second one is like way too far away to actually be relevant. Still cool though. I'll save it. What else do we want to do here? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to shoot out the rest of this roll, and then we're going to do a review, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I did want to get a shot of this spear fisherman guy. That guy's in a very interesting spot right here. I also kind of like him looking out into the water almost. But then I think that's going to be kind of distracting, that boat. Ooh, but then we got the... That's pretty sweet with the little raft on the right side too. There's no light on him right now though, so I think this shot's going to be something for a little bit later in the afternoon, or at least once the sun is cast over this spot. I think I'd prefer something like that. But I still enjoy that shot, so we'll keep it. Yeah, I like how stoic people look when they're just standing out over the water, like it's staring out over the water like that. We'll come back to him. Oh, we got a horse, though. Horsey. Let's do something. We were talking about horses. Oh, dude, horse and the fisherman. Ah. No. Let's find something fun with this horse person. Where are you going to go? Where are you gonna go, horse person? There's another flying V up there, but not ready to shoot. Ooh, you know what? I'd love these buildings with the horse rider in it. That'd be fun. My name is Spinch. Well, Spinch, you got yourself a pretty sweet little portrait in Lurelin Village now, don't you? Awesome. Thanks, Spinch. My name is Spinch. Oh goodness, dude. That's one letter away from spinach. If you're keeping score.
Hi.
My horse is also called Spinch. You should totally change your name to Spinch. It'd be great. Do you do anything, Spinch? I wonder if I walk up, if I bring this guy a horse that I have named Spinch, is he gonna... Wait, you don't name your character in this. You're always Link. Unlike the first Zelda that gives you the opportunity. Pulled out my sword because I felt aggressive about that. Where does this person go? Do they just chill right here? And will you turn your horse around if I talk to you from this direction? No, you're going to peer at me over the corner of your eye like being really rude. Being a really rude person, Spinch. Now, if that torch wasn't there, I think this could be a pretty cool shot. Maybe we'll block, no, because we want to see him kind of profile. We want to see Spinch a little more profile for a shot like that. Oh, Spinchy. Oh, Spinch, taking a photo of you was such a cinch. It's the rhyme of the night. Kind of an interesting shot, actually. I like that. Oh, do you look at the atmosphere just going over the horse? I did not notice that stupid top right corner of the... between the palm tree and the sky there. So I should have panned to the right, or to the left tiny bit more, maybe. Let's do that. Let's move position this side, position this way a little bit more, and we'll zoom in this way. Oh, there's that little kid now, too. Where's that kid going? Are they going to go all the way up? Oh, well, they phased out of the environment. Here they come back. We'll use that once that kid runs back. Yeah, let's have that kid run back through that little path. I like the way the position of that. I like the position of Spinch. Dude, that's that kid who can't run properly. He's just running around in circles. Just come toward. I want him running down that path, but he's idiot, little idiot. Run down the path, dude. He's like phasing in and out of existence. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's like he starts to render and he's running one direction. He phases out and then he's no longer able to proceed with the direction he was going or something. Whatever. I guess this shot will have to just be about Spinch. We're just going to have it be all about Spinch here. Well, let's give it one more second. Maybe something interesting will happen. We wait for that decisive moment, don't we? Let me take this shot. I like... Spinch is placed in a very, very good spot because he's got that lightly colored rock behind his head, letting him stand out. The person Spinch, not the horse, of course. I could probably zoom in a tiny bit more. Zoom in. Let's lose the top left corner of that house. I don't like that. Save that. Oh shit, that sconce just it just load itself. That's the past tense of being lit. It's loading. Oh, and then it went out again because it's raining. I thought it'd stop raining for a second, and I was very excited. But Spinch. Kind of waiting out the rain a little bit. I like that doorway on the left side. I like the angle of view on this person. I just want that kid, dude, to run through that frame. There's something interesting. I like that shot. I like this shot. Okay. But it's just not. Hang on. We don't want to keep all those. The Spinch shoot from 2022. Keeping that one. Keeping that one. Oh. I think we workshopped it to the point where like this one's not as good as this one, so let's delete that one. Is this really what I want to spend the last couple shots taking, though? You know? I mean, the answer would be yes if that little kid would run up, but then also we're dealing with so much rain. Also, what time is it here? 12 p.m., midday. Let's grab like a sweet shot of this guy in the rain, because at least the light... No, see, it's not going to be that great. Got the Gerudo. It's starting to rain. It's been raining for hours. It has been raining for hours, Flavi. Just the Flavi of the week, man. Get out of here. No. I guess maybe we'll just wrap up. Let's just wrap up then. If the weather's not gonna behave, well, we got 3 more shots. We have to take those 3 shots. Okay, we will make the most of this. The end of the camera roll. Flavi did not, or I mean, Spinch. There we go. Now the kids. Of course, it's like once I get close to him, it's raining. Everyone's like so surprised, and Spinch is gone now. Spinch is gone, Zuda. I blame you for this, bastard. Okay. Well, let's see. In this type of weather, I do really like the way that these houses that are lit stand out. And this one has these lanterns that are remaining on. And this one over here, the inn has some ones that are remaining on. That one has some that are remaining on. Let's go... Maybe from up here we can grab something. Ah. Get a shot like someone either entering or exiting this little hut, which it's definitely gonna be one of those little kids. But it's like midday, so what do? They're not going to be here for a while. Three more shots in the roll. I don't want to just like waste them, be an asshole. But also, it's like I'm not really feeling any of this anymore, man, because of the rain. You know what? This building looks kind of cool from this vantage point, even in the rain. Try to just get the entire thing with all these trees surrounding it as well. That's kind of a cool shot. And the Gerudo's there. Ooh, and the rain let up. It's kind of a fun shot. I like that path on the left. Let me actually... I'm going to pan to the left a little bit. Try to maintain all of those trees in the frame. I don't want to cut off any of those fronds. So I'll just pan to the left enough just to include a little bit more of that cool little path along the left side of the frame. Close off. There's like that tiny bit of the fence on the bottom right corner that I could position all the way up against the edge of the frame instead of letting it break like that. There we go. That looks kind of nice. And the light actually came back. The sun came out. That's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot of the end, man. And that bad. Thank you. I like that one. Then we got one more shot. Let's go do the portrait of this spear fisherman that we kind of wanted. That now he's not even there because it's raining. Just want that spear. There he is. He's over here now. We could do it over here too. He's like, the spearing wasn't good on that side of the beach. Got to go to this side of the beach to spear. And there's old man, dude. We can get a portrait of both these guys together. That would be kind of the fun last. Nah. They don't deserve as much attention as Spinch did. Okay, last shot. Is this guy going to take a stoic position looking over the ocean or not? Is he just going to kind of run around? Oh, night, brother. I didn't see your... Oh, sup, Czar? I missed that, too. Stream's going pretty good, man. Other than the rain. But yeah, taking one more photo. We have one more shot on the roll. And it's going to be of this spear fisherman dude. Let's get him, as if he walks further this way, maybe we can get him with these docks in the background with the old man, contemplative old man as well. Ugh. No, I'm not letting that be the last shot we take. I want a wide. I want this entire guy in my frame here on the beach, just like this. There we go. That'll look with the old man too. There we go. I like that portrait. Okay, there's the fishing boat and the fishmonger in the background on the left. Little old man on the right looking out over the ocean. And then we have this young man, you know, just strutting his stuff down the beach. The water looks great. The color's looking good because we're getting close to sunset. Okay, I'll save that. I'll accept that as the last one. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you. Okay, last shot, and then let's do a quick review. Album full. Yeah, we'll do a full review next time. Thank you. Wanted to get, you know, we did get this. Okay, this is a different spear fisherman too. I thought it was the same dude. We did get this one, so we kind of got the shot that I wanted. I just wanted this during the, you know, a moment when the sun is actually hitting this portion of the village, which it was not, but that's fine. Okay, so we ended with our little spear fisherman at sunset, little old man in the background like that. We got a shot of the inn just as the rain stopped. We got this awesome little shot of the inn and the path leading out of the village on the left side of the frame. A little Gerudo friend of ours chilling underneath the umbrella on the right, like that one. Same shot, slightly different time. Obviously, I'll delete that one that's lower contrast and a little darker, so we'll do that next time, though. We got Spinch, okay? We got Spinch photographed in a delightful way, okay? So I do really like this shot. I think it's just the flow from what would be their eye line, what Spinch's eye line is leading you into that little path, and then that path is kind of snaking around through the middle of the frame and then leading you back out towards what is going to be our next adventure on that side of the coast. So that's kind of fun. Spinch, of course, is our split-second Spinch pro snapshot. We got a little spear fisherman overlooking the bay. That shot's pretty nice. Again, just wish the lighting was a little bit better on the subject because we have the sun hitting the beach in the background. But then there's a shadow cast from the mountainside over the entire front side of the composition there. So it's okay. A little overlooking the bay. And the inn with the little flying V. That's an okay shot. We have. I was hoping we'd get like one of these cool like looking through this doorway shot, and maybe I'll play around with more of those next time because I did not feel like this came out as beautiful as it could have. I'll try to find some more of those huts that have a better angle of view looking towards something interesting, because these are all looking at just not the most picturesque areas of the beach there. They look okay. I do like that we have that boat in there, at least, a little raft. We got our little spear fisherman, or some kind of fisherman dude, grilling up his fish. I actually like that shot. I think I would have preferred, since I didn't get the entire bonfire in the frame, I probably would have preferred to tilt up. If I was going to have that cut out at the bottom, I probably could have tilted up a little bit more. Instead of tilting that, because I wouldn't want to have closed off the sky. You only have that little bit of sky in the top left corner, and actually would have preferred to open that up maybe a little bit more. Because so the sand on that bottom right, so the whole bottom right quadrant of the frame is really nothing. Still a cool shot. Love this shot of the little fishmonger and their boat and their fish for sale. That's pretty gorgeous. I'm actually pretty surprised. We have not seen any rainbows in the village itself, so hopefully we'll see one maybe next time. I don't know. I don't really want to stay at Lurelin Village that long, so we'll shoot maybe a little bit next time, and then I'll move on to our next locale. Little fishmonger portrait. The scared fishmonger. This is the shot that we wanted at sunrise that I never really quite accomplished. Maybe we'll try that again too, but this one was kind of fun anyway. Got that little Gerudo on the left side walking down the path. Beautiful. Blood moon rising up over the village. This isn't the best composition on it. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long enough to get the moonrise shots we already had over the village, because this was right before the blood moon ended. So it's not going to reach the point in the sky where it's going to be positioned well for one of those wide shots over the village, or at least not from the angles we've shot it from. Maybe if we had been in a better position, like up on top of the hill that's right behind us, we could have gotten an overview with the blood moon above it, but we were not prepared. Didn't have the time. Again, blood moon over the village. This is probably a better blood moon over the village shot, but still not the best. If it wasn't raining, it would have been a lot cooler, because a lot more of those lights in the village would have been lit. A lot of more of those lanterns would have been lit, and that would have balanced the very bright blood moon with a lot more bright light along the village bottom side of the frame as well. Still a cool shot though. The fact that we got the blood moon at all is that's very nice. Love the blood moon rising up with the monster merchant in there. Again, also wish it wasn't raining, but that's fine. Did a couple of those. I do like this long zoom, long lens shot of the monster merchant with that blood moon coming up. I wish I caught it like a couple seconds earlier when you could see the full sphere of the moon. Right now, it's kind of getting eaten up by those palm trees. Still pretty cool. We got the same contemplative old man shot that we did last time, but this time at sunset, and I do very much enjoy that. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it more or less. I'd have to study those, but we'll do that again during the review next time. And we have a very beautiful sunset over Lurelin Village shot. I very much like that one. Though we didn't do that one this time. What am I talking about? We started here. This is our first shot of the day. So, Pro Snap pick of the day. It's got to be like one of these blood moons. It's right. I mean, just because of how rare that is, even though maybe I really like this shot of the fishmonger and the docks. But yeah, it's definitely... I'll say it's this one of the monster merchant with the blood moon rising. I really like that shot. And as we are getting into, again, spooky season time, it's fitting to start making those the pro snap picks of the day. Streamers inspired. Thank you, my friend. Love the colors and the kilt and blood moon picks. Thank you, Lurelin, my spirit village. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you did. I don't if you had said that before, I missed it. So that's awesome. It's I love this spot. I was again very very much looking forward to getting here. And like I said, I mean we just spent 2 streams shooting it because of how much potential it has, and I will do a little bit more next time. If it wasn't other than this blood moon shot, I would say I do like one of these fishmongers. I do like this one. This one's really pleasant to me. Only thing I don't like here's what I didn't really notice. The tarp, the little tent over on top of just above the fishmonger. I don't like the way that is riding the horizon line. Because then you lose the horizon and it just looks kind of strange. It looks kind of strange. So I should have repositioned that a little bit different. But I don't know, because I can't really change my height as much as I wish I could. I don't know how well I could have repositioned that to make it any better, based on the position we were at least. And then how hilarious was Spinch, dude? Spinch is hilarious. Okay, a lot of good stuff. But yeah, definitely Blood Moon Rising behind Monster Merchant. Love that shot. Okay, also let's save. I haven't saved in I don't even remember how long. Oh, we didn't do self-portrait. Hang on, Paul. I can delete one of these really quick. Like, for instance, I know... Let's see, between these two, I knew this one was the better because we let the sun come out a little more. So let's delete that. We got to do obligatory self-portrait, and we're going to do it with this guy right here. Sup, dude? Okay, obligatory self-portrait. We got the raft in the background. We got a little spear fisherman in his boat. Obligatory. It has to happen. That was not one of the better ones, but whatever. And now we'll save and wrap the fucking thing up. Okay, good stuff. Oh, I felt pretty good about at least some of those. I mean, it was like interesting. It's always a very pleasant surprise when we get those blood moons rising. So very exciting that we had one again tonight. I will be looking forward to the next one. Hopefully we'll get some really cool blood moon stuff once we really do get closer to Halloween and start doing some more spooky type of photography. But yeah, hope that was fun and enjoyable, entertaining. Hope you all enjoyed that as much as I was enjoying doing it. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. And if I don't see you tomorrow, we will be up tomorrow for Photo Friday in Fallout 76. So hope to see you there, 7:30, right here in the dark room, Pacific time. But if you can't make it tomorrow, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, or I hope you enjoy the entirety of your weekend. I hope you get a weekend. If you don't get a weekend and you're working, still take a second to relax, take a deep breath, have some fun. You know, you can have fun at work. It's not impossible. Do your best to enjoy it, and your weekend will come soon. But hopefully I'll get to see everybody tomorrow. And other than that, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Take care. Take pictures. Don't lose your dinosaur. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Am I missing anything? Oh, wait. Socials. Wait. Whoa. As I always say, check out YouTube if you want to watch any of the previous streams. They all end up on there, as well as our nice little short clips if you don't want to spend time, or you don't have the time to spend to watch an entire stream or hang out on the entire stream. You can see kind of our abbreviated best of shots that we take on YouTube and TikTok, both basically the exact same thing. So definitely check those out. The two biggest places I'd check out. And if you want to help support the stream, obviously the best thing you can do is follow and be here and hang out. But Patreon is another great way to support and help our darkroom community grow a little bit. And it would be very much appreciated. So thank you again, everybody. Really appreciate it. I will see everybody tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah, better see you tomorrow, ignorant. No, I'm just kidding. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. It's never a problem if anybody can't make it. But I really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll have some fun tomorrow. Fallout 76 is gonna be fun. What's tonight's stream? I'd call tonight. I'm gonna give it. I'll just do like 3 Argus and 2 Toddies. 2 Hottie Toddies. That's my rating. And I'll throw a snack out there. Snack you all. I really appreciate it, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.